Hey guys, hey gals, how we doing? We're having another songwriting session here at CreatiVets.com, and we're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to do several songs, maybe. Let's see how it goes. I want to do Hello Goodbye, so we're going to put that in here. Songs for, it's actually songs for today. Could be Hello Goodbye. The next one could be I Can't Tell You Why. And then the last one would be, it's an Eagles song. Do Something. Hello Goodbye is a Beatles song. Hey Nina, how you doing? Hanging out. Hanging out, that's what we're doing. Okay, let's do that. Then I'll say the first one is by the Beatles. And then 2 and 3 are Eagles. All right, just so you'll know what's going on there. All right, now, because I just discovered this one, Do Something, because when I go out and feed the people, exactly. I listened to the Eagles album Long Road Out of Eden. That's my favorite album to listen to while I'm feeding the people. It takes a couple of hours. I go to what's his name? Brad Paisley's store. It's a food store called, wait for it, the store. And it's where people can go and get free food, but during the coronavirus, people are stuck in their houses, and so I go and pick up food at the store and I deliver it. So while I'm doing all that, I'm listening to the Eagles' Long Road Out of Eden, which, if you people even sort of like the Eagles, this album it's the best album they ever made. Yeah. And it's, it's not as famous as their hits, but it's as good or better than any of their hits. I'm telling you, it's the most amazing album you've ever heard in your life. It's a double album. Yeah. And it's as if what this album is like, it's like the Eagles' greatest hits after they broke up. Like if they hadn't broken up, let's say they broke up, I can't remember when they broke up, but let's say they broke up in, I don't know, when did they broke up, in 85 or something? I'm not sure, but from 85 until now, let's just pretend that they were doing albums. And then they took the best hits of those albums and released it, calling it The Long Road Out of Eden. It's that good. I mean, every song is just spot freaking crazy on. And I'm listening to this album and I'm going, oh, here's a conversation. It's a conversation. It's a unique conversation. So I want to get to it, right? But right now, let's do Hello Goodbye by the Beatles. All right, it's a Beatles song. It's a lovely little Beatles song. I'm going to put this over here to where I can write on it. Good, yeah, that's going to work out much better. Much better. And we actually have a thing here, A Hard Day's Right, which will tell us, all the reflection in the light there, could even tell us why the song was written. Hello, goodbye. All right. And I was seeing if there was a way to look them up. Maybe at the beginning there's a table of contents which has all the songs listed. Okay, here they are. Yeah. Hello Goodbye is on a Magical Mystery Tour, page 135. Yeah, okay, let's see. Hello, Goodbye. Okay, here's the song we're gonna read today. Yeah, and I see, if you vets watching out there, with all your vast amounts of wealth, if you could send us, a few, $1,000, that'd be great. Pocket change, yeah. But CreatiVets needs money to keep running. So if you guys have got some money, you could send it to me directly. With Beresford, just put it in the mailbox. They know my address. You'll just get to me. Or you could put CreatiVets blah blah blah. Go to that website that's listed right over there. Or maybe it's listed over there. No telling. Anyway, Alistair Taylor, Brian Epstein's assistant, remembered once asking Paul how he wrote his songs, and Paul took him into his dining room to give him a demonstration on a hand-carved harmonium. He told Taylor to shout out the opposite of whatever he sang as he sang the keys. And so it went, black and white, yes and no, stop and go, hello, goodbye. I've no memory at all of the tune, Taylor later recalls. You have to remember that melodies are as common around the Beatles as bugs in May. Some grow into bright butterflies and others shrivel and die. I wonder whether Paul really made up that song as he went along, or whether it was running through his head already. Anyway, shortly afterwards, he arrived at the office with a demo tape of the latest single, Hello Goodbye. The last part of the record where the Beatles repeat the line, hey, hey, aloha, came about spontaneously in the studio. Aloha is an affectionate form of Hawaiian greeting. Like, duh. If Hello Goodbye was nothing more than a word game set to music in the mystical climate of 1967. Yeah, I was alive then. Woo. Yeah. In an interview with Disc, he gallantly tried to produce an explanation. The answer to everything is simple. It's a song about everything and nothing. It's a song about everything and nothing to have white. I don't know what that means. That's the amazing thing about life. Hello Goodbye was released as a single in November 1967 to top the charts in both Britain and America. The final Aloha chorus was used in the Magical Mystery Tour film. Okay, there we have it. He was playing word games with someone in the office, and he came in later, 2 days later, with the song. So there you have it. All right. Now we need to get our situation. I was getting my bike fixed, and so I kind of rushed back here to be here in time. So I'm a little bit behind. Okay. So we're gonna kick off that. We're gonna open Spotify. There we go. And we're going to bring it over here. And we're going to go to the list. Story songs, there it is. And we're going to go to thought I had hello goodbye on here. There it is. All right. If we are ready, we can proceed with this song. And I've got my lyrics here. I didn't tell you this, but if you're new to this game, go online and just type in "Hello Goodbye" Beatles lyrics, and they'll right on the front page will be the lyric, right? And then look at there's a very light gray arrow, kind of a long arrow shaped like this. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Like that. Long gray arrow. And just click on that arrow and the whole lyric will open up, right? And from there you can print it if you want to, or you can just look at it from the ease and comfort of your computer. All right? So let's listen to this song. What we're doing today is we're continuing our my wife just yelled at me. Okay, nothing. I thought she was trying to tell me something. All right, I'm up in my studio, my little place where I write songs and stuff. It's not a studio. I mean, oh yeah, I do have microphones. Look at there. Yeah, baby, I got a microphone. Yeah, I got a microphone. It's a really. It looks expensive. It's not. It costs $380. I got it at a place called 3u.com. That's literally the number 3 and the letter U.com. This is my mom calling me. What the hell? What does she want? Hold on just a second. She's getting ready for an operation. Hello? Yes. Well, I'm home, but I'm on a session. Alrighty. All right. Have a great day. Okay, bye. Sorry about that, but my mother-in-law just called me for some weird reason. She wouldn't tell me why. And she's getting ready to go in for an operation, so I wanted to make sure she wasn't calling like, I'm dying, I'm dying. No, she's not dying. Okay, good. I put it... Now she's calling me again. What is going on? Hello? Yes, this is Rick again. What do you want? Did I call you by mistake? Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to call you. Sorry. I was just trying to hang up. All righty. All right. Bye-bye. This thing, I don't know. Deadly weapon. Deadly weapon. Okay, here we are again. Minus any more interruptions. I put that on silence. Okay, what we're doing is we're continuing our conversations about songs that are based on conversations. All right, we started quite a while ago asking the question, the perpetual question, what constitutes a good story in songwriting? And we've gone over many different ways to tell a story, and this is one of the ways you can tell a story is by having a conversation, okay? Last session we did quite a complicated one, Baby You Can Drive My Car, which was a Beatles song, and that was a real interesting and very complex one. So I thought as a balance of that, I like to try to balance things out. So last time we had a very complicated and very wordy and lots of original and interesting specific details, right? So let's check out this song, Hello Goodbye, and see what we've got in store for us now. All right? Let me just get Hello Goodbye. There it is right here. Let's see if it'll play. Oh, no snare. Wonderful. Wow, what a song. Stop. That's another song that's fantastic. Oh my God. Yeah, we may have to get to that one next. That's oh geez, I forgot about that song. That's called Baloney Again by Mark Knopfler. Oh my gosh, it's such a great song. And by the way, I had a suggestion from someone to do a song, and let me see if I can find that note. I wrote it down somewhere. Let me see if I wrote it down here. At any rate, I had a suggestion to do a song by someone, and I looked it up, and it's a very heavy metal song, and so I have to do a little research on that one, because it's a real it's very different from the kind of songs we're doing. So I have to do a research on it, and so I will look at it. I haven't played it yet, but I did look it up, and so let me see about it, and we'll see if we can't get that one in. Let me ask you guys. Hold on. Let me. I realized I had a very incomplete lyric myself, and so I'm while I'm talking to you, I'm making a new lyric that missed some of the lyrics in there, and I'm not sure if these lyrics got it. There was a little lyric in there saying, "Yes, I could stay all night," that is not in the lyric here, and that's annoying. Yeah, it's not even in here, so that's too bad. So we're just going to have to squeeze it in and write it in ourselves. The lyric that comes up doesn't have that in it. Okay, so let's go back to our chat. Let me go back to here, and let me go back to the chat. There we are. Okay, there we are. And okay, there we are. We'll put that there, and we'll go back to Spotify, and then we'll also open this. There we are. Hi. All right. Let's look at this song. First of all, obviously a conversation, right? Okay. So we have a conversation going on, and what's happening is it's one person talking. In the other song we did, Drive My Car, I believe there were two people talking back and forth, and we had the I said, she said, and then she turned to the singer and said, "You can drive my car." So it was really complicated and interesting in that way. So that was an interesting way of doing a conversation, is having me and her, and then she talks to the singer. So that was kind of cool. A very interesting little technique. Now in this one, what we have is I believe we just have one person talking, and he's saying, this is kind of an interesting way to write a song. This is what we would call the ongoing present. Whenever I say this, you say this. Whenever, right? So what's understood is, let me write that, understood, the ongoing, going, present. So this song doesn't have a time or a place. It's just simply saying, whenever I say yes, you say. Whenever you say yes, I say no. Whenever you say stop, I say go. You say goodbye, and I say hello, which is really interesting. This is an example of what I would call an oversimplified lyric, and I love to write these kinds of songs where where the lyric is stripped down to its absolute bare bones. Bare bones. We're just going to state what we want to say, strip away all the fancy stuff. We're just going to get to the very conclusion of what we're trying to say and see what comes out, see what happens. Now, how does an oversimplified song work? How do they get away with that? You say yes, I say no, you say stop, I say go, you say goodbye, and I say hello. Well, and can we write songs like this? Can we write oversimplified songs? Yes, we can. But it's a very, I'm going to be honest with you here, it's a very advanced form of songwriting. Now, you would think simple songs would be a beginner's way of writing. Well, it is. But here's the catch. When beginners write an oversimplified song, it often sounds sophomoric. It sounds cliche. So how do you get it to not sound that way? Well, I have never heard a song, let's just start with, I've never heard a song say, you say yes, I say no, you say stop, I say go, oh no, you say goodbye, and I say hello. I've never heard a song, so right off the bat, even though these are extremely simple lyrics, they're fresh. In their simplicity, they're very fresh, right? So there's the first thing that happens is, and we have different images, don't we? We have, you say yes, I say no, you say stop, and stop has an image to it. You imagine somebody coming to a stop, and I say go, so you're imagining someone go. So there's a kind of a rich little in that figurative language, there's multiple images that pop into my head, right? And when you say yes, I say no, it's interesting also that the singer, Paul McCartney, decided that he was the one to say no. So he made the girl look good. I thought that was very, very interesting. Assuming that he's dating girls. Very, very interesting, right? So you say yes, I say no. And then he reverses it. You say stop, and I say go. So there's a push and pull there, isn't it? And I know that's on purpose. You know, Paul is a master songwriter, and John got in on this too, because later on in the song, he talks about it, and we'll get to that. He says a little something. Paul, you can hear him saying in the background, maybe I can stay all night. And I'll have to look that up. We'll have to get into that and see what exactly it is that he says. But there's a little call and response later in the song. So it's much more complex, isn't it, than it looks on paper. We have these little opposites. Oh, wait, opposites? What? Remember our three tools? Unique detail, contrast, which includes opposites, and repetition, right? So there's an abundance of repetition in this song, and there's abundance of contrast in this simple lyric. So what a wonderful discovery that Paul stumbled on, possibly with that conversation he had in the office with that gal, which also says that you can write a song on almost anything, right? Like I just said the word almost anything. I can write a song called Almost Anything. So you could say, I'll do this, I'll do that for you, I'll do this for you, I'll do this for you. I'll do almost anything. Isn't that interesting? So almost anything has got my attention. Because why? I'm going to write that down. Do you mind? Don't. I get 10%. Okay. Almost at it. Song. Cowabunga! Robert Stevens arrives on the scene. Hey there, Robert. Oh, somebody was calling me again. Well, God, I hope it's not the. I put my bicycle in the shop. I hope it's not the shop. Please don't be the shop telling me that they can't fix my car. At any rate, my bike. At any rate, so you understand? In my conversation, I created a song title when I said almost anything. I went, wait, I can use that. I love the idea that I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And the famous what? The but line, right? But, and notice right away when I say but, you're interested in what's to follow, right? So that's a great way to keep the arc of interest rising. I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, a list of interesting things. We always want to keep, remember, songs are always based on what? Let me hear it. Compelling emotions, that's right. Compelling emotions. We've talked about this a million times. So when we have a list of things, every part of that list has to be interesting and compelling. So the list here is yes, no, stop, go, goodbye, hello. And that, you know, that's got my interest as simple as that is. The fact that all those things are contrasting does keep my interest. Contrast creates interest. And opposites are a form of contrast. And we do have repetition too. You say da, I say da. You say da, I say da. You say da, I say. So really nice. Really, really nice. And there's another thing that's going on here. We have da da da. Now I'm talking about the line rhythm. Ba ba ba. Da 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 and da da. Oh no. Da 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 da. Did you notice that? So we had a little double syllable there, which filled out the last line a little bit. That made it sound a little more complicated. Instead of da 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 da, he went, and it's a brilliant call. Da 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 da, ba ba da da, right? Again, McCartney and Lennon are brilliant songwriters, and this is just, you know, who knows how it happens like that, but it just so happened that double syllable, goodbye, hello, just fell right on that last line. It's just so beautiful. They could have put it in the middle. They could have opened the song with you say goodbye, I say hello, you say yes, and I say no. You say stop, and I say go, go, go. It could have been that way. But I love the contrast at the end of the section. So repeating, contrast in the line rhythm. We had a more complex line rhythm, right? We also had, what else is going on there? We also had, let's listen to that opening line. And another thing I want us to listen to is the music. And is the music interesting? Is it interesting? Is music part of the reason why we can write this oversimplified lyric? Maybe so. let's see. Let's see. Let's see how interesting it is. Make sure we're at the beginning here. Oh, wrong one, sorry. Whoa. Whoa. Where's the intro? Where's the intro? There isn't one. Bam! We're into the song. Doesn't that kind of wake you up right away? You're just kind of going, whoa! Because, let's face it, I mean, 99% of songs have an intro, right? They can be a little 4-second, it can be an 8-second, it can be a 14-second. And in the case of some people like Sting and even the Beatles sometimes, self-indulgent, long, intros can be over a minute long, right? What was the one song? Peter Gabriel, I believe, had a really long intro on one of his songs. And I think Stevie Wonder does a couple of really long intros. But it's cool, you know. Long intros work because, in the cases that I'm thinking of, because, again, they're interesting. They're keeping my interest. So it's important, if you're going to do a long intro, to make it interesting, make it engaging, all right? And we do this with, you know, varying our with interesting melodies, chord changes under the melodies, interesting textures meaning the choice of instruments and the choice of percussion. All these things add to, those are all the elements of interest, right? So we want to keep it interesting. But in this case, boom, whoa, we are in right away. We're in right away. So let's listen once again to, let's just listen to the music and the line rhythm. Let's just listen to that. Let's just listen for that. Let's never even talk, well, we've already talked about the lyric a little bit. Good, so that's good. But let's listen to what the music, what the different instruments are doing, and the rhythm of the lines, right? How much repetition, how much contrast, right? All right. So you say yes, I say no. You say stop, I say go, go, go. Oh no. Did you notice how it built? Let's look at it. Let's listen to it again. No drums. No drums. Just a kick drum. And wasn't there a lovely little guitar part in there? Let's listen to the guitar part. There's a really nice guitar part following. Da da da. That's a nice jump, isn't it? Ba da ba. Ba da da. Radical jumps create excitement, right? If it was da da da. Da da da. You notice that's not as exciting, right? A schoolyard vibe. Yes, Robert says schoolyard vibe. It does that. It does have that kind of na 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 na. It does. That's very good, Robert. It does have kind of a. It does have kind of a nursery rhyme kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? It does. It does. Very good. Oh yes. So notice that's a stepwise melody. Bum bum bum. That's a stepwise melody. But da da da. That's a nice. That's a broader jump, a wider jump, which creates interest. You know, da ba ba. Da. Another nice jump. Nice jumps. Nice little slide in there. And then we go really quickly. Ba da da da. You say goodbye and I say hello. Da ba da da. Instinct. It's fantastic, isn't it? So ba da ba da 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 da. There's the highest note. Da 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 da. Notice descending, and then da 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 ba ba, and even higher. Ba. Is anybody singing? No, I think that's a guitar. That's a guitar part. Oh no. You say goodbye and I say hello. Da 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 da. Instinct. Amazing. The end of the section. Da 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 da. Repeated lines. Instead of jumping, we have a contrasting repeat of one note. Da 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 da. And I believe over that there's two chords. And I say hello. And I say hello. It's in the key of C. And I say hello. Hello, hello. I love this. I say hello. That's a nice chord in there, isn't it? It's a sharp 5. So it's like a A flat or G sharp. And I say hello. And that bam 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 bam. Nice movement, isn't it? Hello. We're coming to that. You say back to the you say goodbye and you say goodbye and I say hello. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. You say it's minor 2. Back to the 1. To the 5. And then A minor. I don't know. I'm not sure what the chord is there. It sounds like it's a G. I don't know. You say goodbye and I say hello. Yeah, you say goodbye and I say hello. A split from the 4 to the 1. And I say hello. Nice walking. Oh, I love that. Isn't that wonderful? That surprise. That surprise sharp 5. Beatles, man. They rule. They're so cool. They're such a cool bunch of dudes. They are, or they were, and they still are in my dreams. So there's so much going on here. Interesting chord changes. a bit predictable, which is nice. You know, da da, it starts on a 2, immediately back to the 1. So we establish pretty quickly where the 1 is, and then we go to the 5, and then we go to a minor, which was nice. You say yes. That's minor. You say yes, minor. And then I say no on a major. What's interesting, because yes and no, yes is positive, no is negative. So interesting that the contrast there. Did you get the contrast? Did you catch that? That's very cool. So, you say yes, da da da. I say no, da da da. You say stop. That's, I believe that was the 5. And I say, no, no. I think that was I think that we got, and I say, here we go. And I say, go, go, go. Say, go, go, go. And I say, which is a minor, I say, go, go, go. A nice straight ahead 5. You say goodbye, you say goodbye, and I say hello. Yeah, so it's 5, and I say hello. Then we start that walk. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. And then a little pause. We haven't heard that. We haven't heard this minor 2 for a while, right? Nice, right? Nice, little refreshing. Notice that he doesn't use the minor 2 in the chorus, and it's a different feel to the chorus, having that walk. Nice. Notice the texture. Do you know what a diamond is? A diamond is when we strike a chord and let it ring. Yes, that's a diamond. Nice little repeating there. From the A minor to the G, A minor to the G. You say goodbye, and I say hello. Very nice, very nice. It's somewhat predictable. Those chords fit very nicely, except that wonderful sharp 5. And notice where the sharp 5 is. Don't we love that the sharp 5 is on the last part of the chorus, right? Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. And again, in the chorus, let's listen to the chorus. Piano. There's still that sense. Listen to that. Listen to that. Did you hear that? Da, 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 da. Lovely. And what you can't hear, and probably because we have not the greatest music set up in the whole world, there's little answers going on subliminally over here by John. He's throwing out little bits of answers, little short ones. Later on in the song, he's going to throw out a lot longer ones, and you're going to be able to actually hear them. Yes. Yeah. The walk reminds me of orchestrational music. Yeah. Very imperial. Yes. Yeah, it does have that kind of vibe to it. It does. So oversimplified lyric. How are we pulling this off? First, with great contrast, right? With yes and no. And interesting that I've never heard a song that says, you say yes, I say no, and then right after stop and go, and then goodbye, hello. Those are all interesting things. So even though it's simple, it does have interest. It does have contrast. It has lovely repetition. You say, I say, you say, I say, you say, I say, nice. And then da da da, da da da, da da da, da 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 da. So da da da, da da da, da da da. There's three, and then finally they're going to break the spell of the repetition. Da 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 da. Ah, and then even break it even more. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Notice that the chorus, the line rhythm is completely different than the verse. Now this is something we want to keep in mind for a lot of our songs that we write. It's a good idea to think of a different line rhythm between the verse, well, between sections, frankly. You could call, if you wanted to, you say goodbye and I say hello. That could be like a little pre-chorus if you wanted to, and you could call the you say yes, I say no, I say stop, you say stop, I say go. That could be a verse, and then da, say goodbye, I say, and this is the setup. You say goodbye, da, da, hello, da, 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 and that hello begins the chorus. You say hello, da, 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 hello, hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello, hello, hello. And notice all the contrast in the playing. The drums are, you remember, you say yes, I say no, you say stop, I say go, go, and the drum is going do 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 do. And for the longest time, we don't hear that again. Now, when we get to the chorus, we're thinking, oh, Ringo's going to come back in with hello, hello, do 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 do. No, he just comes back in with do 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 do. He just hits the kick drum. There's so much subtlety in these later Beatles songs. When you listen to everything starting at around Rubber Soul, Ringo really came to the show. He really showed up as a Beatle. He said, I'm just playing these sticks and these skins. I'm not singing, but you know what? I'm gonna contribute something original. Just like Paul and John and George, and George Martin. Don't forget George Martin and the engineers. But George Martin, man, he had so much to do with the way things turned out. It's just, he contributed so much, orchestrated all his writing, all his wonderful ideas, and his ability to get those boys to just deliver their best day after day after day. He just gave them, what's the word, shrift? Gave them shrift, is that right? And they had room to breathe and room to just create and have fun. Anyway, I digress. So the drums are different. Every section he changes it up. And people, this subliminal, right? You don't really notice it that much. But when you pay attention to it, you're going, yeah, that's so interesting. Let's see what he does. So we've got just very simple, hardly any drums. Then we go to a do do ch And I don't know how you say goodbye. I say hello, 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 All right, let's see what he does. Let's see what he does on the second verse. All right. Oh, sorry. Hear that guitar riff? Pause. There it is again. Let's see if he goes into the kick drum again. With a shaker. There's a shaker there. There's lovely little, are you hearing the counter? Those little counters really keep things interesting. Let's listen to those counters again. Paul's saying one thing, and then they're singing this little background thing here. And again, notice that Ringo once again just doom, boom, boom, with a shaker. Very interesting, very interesting. Are you catching all the interest here? All the different... What's going on here is a massive amount of contrast. We have the repetition of the melody, of the basic chords and the basic rhythm. So we have that. So the structure is the same, but all these different things are going on here. Once again, between Paul and between the guys and George Martin, they wrote this wonderful little string part. String part. Now he's going right back in after all this. Notice they braked on the verse melody, right? And so they go right back into singing the chorus after Paul, after John gave that wonderful little riffy things that he was doing during the break. He was just having fun, just go bye 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 bye. Woo, do you know? He's just having fun. He's having fun. Same thing with the kick drum. Okay, now we're a minute and 55 seconds in, so they know we're gonna have to keep this song going. So this song is extremely simple. We can't go into a more complicated writing scheme. We've established an oversimplified style in this song, so we're going to keep to that. We're not going to go off and write a complicated, filled with, minute details here. We're going to just stay with the same thing. But what are we going to do? Oh, yeah. A lot of people heard this when it came out. You better believe it. I mean, the Beatles were... Like John said, they were bigger than Jesus, and he meant that in a bad way, not in a good way. He was saying, we are way too important. and they were very important. But let's listen to how they're going to take this simple structure that they have, and how they're going to make it more complicated now with the call and the response. Okay, here we start call and response time. We're about a minute. I can stay until it's time to go. Let's listen to that again. See, this isn't actually in the lyric, which is kind of funny that they didn't put this in, because these are this is a very important part of the song, because it's making a simple thing more complicated without breaking the mood of the simplicity of it. I say yes. I can't quite understand what he's saying. It's too bad. I can stay until it's time to go. That's very clear. I say yes. I'm trying to think about what he might be saying there. At any rate, he's saying some sort of connective phrase that has an O in it. I can stay until it's time to go. Maybe we can hear it later. Violins. We also had a piano coming in later, later with a bang, gang, 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 gang. So again, textures changing. The song is building, right? Building around again the simple structure of this. Again, we're back with just the kick drum and the shakers. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, that was beautiful. Again, big wide intervals, isn't there? So that gets your attention. Really gets your attention, right? And then now you thinking the song's over, right? Let's see. Dun, dun, bum, 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 bum. That's the theme underneath it is dum, bum, 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 which is kind of an understood back and forth between the one and the bum, 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 bum. That's an interesting. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That has a nice little push to it. So it's like So hey, which fits the chord. Doesn't fit the chord. It's a suspended, well, for that chord, it's a suspended, I think it's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's suspended 6 for that, or if you're in the, it's a suspended 3 if you're talking about the 1. The 1 chord, the C. That's the 3. That's the 3 of the bass chord, but it's the 6 of this chord. So it's a suspended 6. There's the chord there's the note that fits. That's very nice. A lot of tension there. Tension playing a non-harmonic tone. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Hello, hello, yeah, hello, hello, and a lot of repetition. A lot of repetition. Start screaming. They knew, they were masters of repetition, those little devils. They knew la 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 la, hey Jude. They were not afraid of ending a song with a ton of repetition, right? But it is interesting, and it's very exciting. It's very rich and full. And let's see what are the drums doing here. You know what that is? That's a polka. I got the feel about the feel about the high. Isn't that interesting? A polka. Instead of 4/4, it's 2/4. Back and forth, 1 to the 5 to the 1 to the 5. 1. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting. So again, we have massive amounts of contrast, right? So what have we learned here? Let's review. We've learned that yes, we can write an oversimple song if the simple things are interesting. So in other words, to try to write a simple song, I wouldn't say, you're my one love, I'll love you forever. You know what I mean? I'd want to find a way to say that in a way, keeping it simple with a short, clear statement, but in a way that's a little bit new and a little bit different. I'm just riffing here. Time has no value. Time has no end. When it comes, I find all my value in the one I call friend. You see how I did that? I took the forever thing and I said time has no value. So I'm looking for a way to say the same thing in a slightly simplistic but unique way. And I'm also going to look for very interesting music. Oversimplified songs really rely heavily on music. They also rely on line rhythm, breaking up the line rhythm. So ba da 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 da. See, I'm taking the template of this song, da 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 da. I say stop, you say I don't know. Notice they stretch that line out. So I could do the same thing. You know, time has no value. Time has no end. When how did I say this? Time could mean nothing when it comes to a person I would call a friend. I stretch that last line out on purpose to break up the monotony of the da 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 da, right? And I could say, when it comes to a friend, it's a wonderful thing, which I love. I just love this about songwriting. You can repeat stuff where you can't, if it's just a poem, you couldn't say friend, but you could say it in a song, you know, like, time has no value, time has no friend, time has no end, time has no meaning when it comes to a friend, when it comes to a friend. I'll be your friend through all of time. Time has no meaning. I'll be yours until the end. Tickets, it ain't a night. Let find it design. Love by design. I'll have no love until you love me. You take my hand. You want my soul to love again. Time has no meaning when it comes to a friend. When it comes to a friend. When it comes to a friend. Remember that chord I learned? Hello, Government. When it comes, come to a friend. When it comes to a friend. Right? I just wrote a song. See how I'm looking for, I started using time as the theme, right? And then I was very repetitious, but I kept switching up, kept surprising, you know, trying to stay within the bounds of what's going on. But boom, dig-a-ling, wan-a-wang, bang-a-bang, I wrote a song. Yeah. I will go back and revisit this episode and see if I can copy that and maybe I can finish it. When I do stuff I can't remember. I have no idea what I just did, okay? So I have to go back and check it out. Now we say we have things, Mariah Carey really focused on that energy in her work. Yes, she did. She did. Yes, absolutely. Do we have time for another song? I don't believe so. It's Friday. We're gonna just cut this off. It's Friday. We need to get on with our bad selves and have a weekend. And because if I start another song, we won't be able to get through it because, just because I want to spend time with it. So on Tuesday, I've got several songs in mind that are about conversations. One is "I Can't Tell You Why" by the Eagles, and the other one I wanted to look at. I also want to look at this Dire Straits song "Baloney Again." Let me let me give you a preview. I'm going to play "Baloney Again" just for you people. I want you to think about conversation. All right, this is a conversation we're having, and if you want to get that lyric up, the song's yes, I'm going fishing tomorrow, not today. I'm going fishing tomorrow. I asked him if we could go today, and he said he thought it was going to be a bit of a wiggle, as they say in England. A bit of a wiggle. Don't know if I can squeeze it in. But possibly tomorrow we might go. You might be going tomorrow, all right? But thank you for asking, Robert. So let's listen to "Baloney Again." This is someone talking. and let's just see how much conversation there is, and then let's see if he comes out of the conversation. Does he stay in the conversation? And let's think about who he's talking to, and let's also think about when we talk about conversation. Remember that it needs to sound realistic. It needs to sound spontaneous. So important that we sound spontaneous when we're speaking directly to an audience or to a character in the song. Song. So we shall listen to this song called Baloney Again by Mark Knopfler. Get it up on your screen. Baloney Again, Mark Knopfler. And listen to the brilliance of this song. Right? Let's listen to it and see what you think. We'll go over this song on Tuesday.
We don't eat in no white restaurant. We're eating in a car. Baloney again. Baloney again. We don't sleep in no white hotel bed. We're sleeping in a car. Baloney again. You don't strut around in these country towns. You better stay in the car. Look on ahead, don't stare around. You better stay where you are. You're a long way from home. Don't push your luck too far. Baloney again. 22 years and we've sung the word since 1931. Amen. Amen. Now the young folk want to praise the Lord with guitar, bass, and drums. Amen. Well, I'll never get tired of Jesus, but it's been a heavy load, carrying His precious love down a long dirt road. We're a long way from home, but just let's pay the man and go. Baloney again. The Lord is my shepherd, He leadeth me in pastures green. He gave us this day our daily bread and gasoline. Go under the willow, park her up beside the stream. Shoulders for pillows,
So we will go over that song on Tuesday, along with an Eagles song. I guess you just discovered that Mark Loeffler is a pretty damn good guitar player, didn't you? Yeah. He plays with his fingers. He doesn't use a pick. He is what I call an absolute virtuosic master of the Stratocaster guitar. Although he does play Les Paul occasionally. Anyway, a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant song. And we will talk about that on Tuesday. All right, so you guys, I'll leave you with a little heavy load there, but hey, it's the weekend. 6-pack of beer is going to cure everything. Although I don't drink anymore. So keep her on the double nickel. See you on the flip flop. Adios, amigos. I love y'all.